Hey Sagittarius, this is your read for July 2024. Yeah, I am back. Cards are already shuffled. Let's just get right on into it. I have almost no voice here today for some reason. It's kind of weird, so my apologies on that. I have no idea why. Wow. You get some definite changes coming up. All right, so I am back. I know, after all this time. Different name, doing a few things, going to be a little bit different. Anything you need to know is in the description box down below for personal reads. Any other reads that will be coming up, I'll be doing weekly reads. It won't be just like this. You'll be looking at the cards, not me. So there's a whole bunch of things that will be changing. I'll be doing a whole lot of messages on success, love, life, relationship, how to follow your guides, how to follow this world the way you're supposed to. That's what I care about, not this stuff. So it's about really educating you, really when it comes to from there. Guiding you, boom, from there. Plain and simple. All right, let's get on to this, see how it goes. Right off the bat, you have ego in reverse. Sweet. Beautiful thing to end. This is really not coming from the ego, shutting down stuff, falling out of my hands. That's a good thing. Really shedding the mask. Really a whole lot of stuff being stripped away. This is kind of where you've been, past, present, future of where it's been. So I think you're still actually kind of there. Dropping a lot of the guards when it comes down to all other things could make you feel a little on edge, okay? Some stuff that might be a little unsettling. It doesn't have to be this dramatic for you, okay? It doesn't have to be at all. Things could be just rolling really nice. But at the same time, this could be something as simple as, where do you really want to go? Like, where do you really want to be? A lot of the karmic stuff of where you've been, because honestly, it seems like you've been through a whole lot. And it's brought you to this point where maybe there's a settling point, okay? It's like, wow, if you really take a look back right now, especially with Saturn going retrograde into up to November 15th, I think it is. Take a look at what got you here to June, okay? Think of the summer solstice from then to now. How much you've actually been doing. This is, I read intuitively, as most of you know who have heard me do this stuff for God knows how long. What brings you here? It's kind of like now there's a final settling point. This settling can be kind of like the shit's over with. Or that I've been doing a whole bunch and I kind of got a groove going on. Whatever it is, there's a settling going on. Boom, guards off. Because you're in the middle of it all. Now, this could be stripped away of a whole bunch of stuff, stripped raw, naked, and bare, going, oh my God, metaphorically speaking. But it's kind of like all of those, it's a rest time. Boundaries, rest. But in order to do so, you are, as I throw the card, it's letting you know in that rest, that time of healing, where are my boundaries? Because when you go through so much stuff and you dropped all this, okay, what could I have done differently? What could be done? How could I make things better for myself? Where have I actually been? Where does it tell me where I'm going? If I could tweak things and do all of that over again, what is that showing me about where it is I want to go actually in the future? What has it all taught me? That's what these boundaries and the rest is. It's there basically to give you this healing process. And there's a message in that is still yet to get. So it's letting you know July is going to be clarifying all of that stuff. Now, you could be clarifying it because you're getting everything you want. That's very possible. But it's letting you know there's a different way of going about things to do things. You're ending off with the Seven of Swords, which definitely let you know there's a different way to go. I don't see this as lying, cheating, stealing, because there's nothing here that actually says that. There's definitely been shit. Absolutely, there's been some crap here. So clarifying the ego, you have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some people you're talking to where you're getting some more clarity. People you've been dealing with, things you've been doing. It's getting the clarity, absolutely. It's looking at things differently. Did I have to go through the battle? Does it have to be a battle? What's the bullshit that you actually saw from where you've actually been? Because now that you have this point of rest, which is necessary, I'm really seeing July as it could be really, really busy, so pay attention to taking care of yourself. That's how I'm seeing this one, and that's where boundaries are necessary. Because there's a healing that needs to be necessary, also because of where you've actually been. I think there's a lot of processing that actually really needs to happen. So, ego stripped bare. This is a reawakening for yourself. That's what it really is. It's this real beautiful awakening that is really bringing something brand new. It is start do over time. How I'm totally seeing, I'm going to skip ahead. The messages. This is do-over time. Absolute do-over. Page of Cups and Seven of Swords. It is absolute, totally, 100% do-over from all of this stuff. Because it's the rest point now. Now it is like, what do I get from it all? I'm going forward. All of this stuff where I've been, it's going to mean something. I'm going to do something with it. I can't let this be just a waste of time. I need to actually do something with it. Go from the Ace of Cups to the Five of Coins. Definitely it's like, okay, review. Rest, review, revamp, all this re-stuff. That's where Saturn right now is going to be as of June 29th. I'm recording this on the 28th. Letting you know that it's really basically, it's a redo time all the way to November. It's going to be a time to really shuffle the cards all over again and hand them to you. It's the karmic stuff of all of the stuff that has actually happened, giving you a chance to roll the dice again and say, okay, how do I really want all this to go forward? But all of this, what am I going to get from it that's going to tell me where I really want to go? 4 of Cups, 5 of Coins. Absolutely. It is letting you know where, like, you could get a whole bunch of stuff coming at you. I don't see this as not good enough in this particular one. I see this as basically don't settle. Take a look at where you've been and really wait for something absolutely solid to come clear to you. But it's not going to be clear until you know exactly clarity of where it is that you really want to go. That is why you got the Page of Cups here being, okay, it's a little bit uncertain, okay? Page of Swords going all the way to messages here, going diagonally. That's a real clarity on the messages that are actually really coming towards you. Who else got this? I think Gemini got this in at the same time. Take a look at that one if that's in your cards in any way. New direction, new way of doing things. There's nothing here. Unless you were in that kind of a city situation, there's a lot of stuff that you were not actually seeing, and a lot of stuff you're either bullshitting yourself about when it comes to love, or somebody else is bullshitting you when it comes to love. Take your pick. There's nothing here that says that. It says here really when it comes down to you and what it is you're making of where it is you've actually been. That's really what this actually says. So I'm not going to go all over that because that's pretty darn clear. What am we going to do to clarify? So clarify this ego Ace of Cups here. What is that all about here? Is it about love, and what is it actually about? No. King of Coins, solid, boom. Where am I actually going? These are in reverse. No. King of Coins, solid, reverse. The life that you actually want for yourself. The instability that you actually had. Solid, stable. Again, like I said, where am I going? There's another way of getting there. Where you've been is giving you all the foundation, is giving you it's giving you basically a total layout. It's a manual that you need to read and take a look at and feel as to where it is you're going. Remember, feel is your guidance, but you can't just go that black and white. Feel is the messenger, but you have to listen to it with logic. You can't just go, if we just went by what we feel, the world would just fucking explode, okay? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, yeah. You need to have a real level of discernment. Like I said about feeling, here you go, level of discernment. We can't just go by what we feel. Imagine that in relationships, what that would actually do, right? You can't just do that. This is the discernment, letting you know where it is that you need to go. You need to really filter through things. King of Coins and the Queen of Swords is everything I've been just saying. Really paying attention to what is you doing, which direction you're actually going. Yeah, Page of Coins, really direction you want to go. 7 of Swords. Really clarifying the stuff that the new that you want to start for yourself. This is the karma of where you've been. And karma doesn't mean bad. Look, if you've done shitty things and you put bad stuff into it, yeah, the messages you need to listen to is a wake up of self-reflection, something that is very fragile about yourself, about where it is that you want to go. Because there's no real relationship stuff here happening when it comes to anybody else. Unless this could be somebody. Well, let's take a look. Is that somebody else or is that the message? It's the message. It's about your world, the stability of your world and where it is you want to go. Okay, it's not about somebody else. It's not a relationship thing. It's about you and the world you create. You create the world that you want. The somebody else is going to be the somebody that you want. It's that simple. If you've been with somebody else in the world that you have created for yourself that you don't want, there's a reason that they're not going to be there anymore because it's not going to gel. You have to be aligned, okay? You want something, you need to be aligned with that. Not just what you think, not just what you feel, but what you do. It needs to all be aligned. And this is kind of the way I look at it here. And this is a bit of a rash way of looking at what you feel, what did you think, and what you do. And they need to be aligned, okay? If we just go by what we feel and then we don't like what we feel, and I'm just going to do something that's not aligned with my path, well, I'm just cutting that off, and now I'm going to do something different. I end up in a different direction, okay? They need to be aligned. So this old 5 of Coins, what's that where you are? Yeah. Walking away from the stuff that doesn't serve you. Boom. A real justice and looking for. So the 5 of Coins, it's where you really want to go. It's what is you feel like maybe you've been left out in the cold and stuff. It feels kind of like maybe lost or feels like maybe you're not going where you want to go. But it's this real rock solid clarity that is coming out of it all. Like I said, it's exactly what I just finished saying to you. It's the brutal sheer clarity of it all. And it doesn't have to be something bad. It is very vividly clear where you want to go, okay? What's actually for you. Yeah, this is the victory of it all. Walking away from something that is lousy. It may not feel good, but it is victory because, look, even if you were told no, that's a yes to you because it's letting you know where you were not aligned or where somebody was not aligned or something was not aligned. Or this could be very simply where all the mess has been so busy, so much has been happening. I've done this, and there's been so much stuff going on. Rest, boundaries. What's this really teaching me? It could be that simple. It doesn't have to be something that's so tragic at all in any way, okay? Seven of Swords. Did I keep saying Seven of Swords for this? Wow. Six of Swords. And the card I just pulled out, Six of Swords. I didn't even look at the card I pulled out. I just looked at this. Go, wait a minute. Was I saying Seven of Swords the whole time? Remember I said it's about a new way of doing things, where you want to go? Yeah, boom. Where you want to go. Six of Swords. Interesting. I just pulled this out as I'm clarifying. Wait a minute. I read that wrong. This is all about where you're going. That's what's fragile right now. That's the new thing. Where do you want to go because of all of this? How do you want to listen to everything that's happened is taking you where you want to go? Plain and simple. I'll give you more about the messages in reverse then. What is that? Where do you want to go? Is there passion that you want, or is it basically love that's actually happened to you? The passion in where you want to be, who you want to really be with, who you want to hook up with, what you want to do. And I don't mean hook up. The stuff that lights you up. This could be an opportunity. This could be job. This could be friendships. This could be brand new stuff. It is where you are going. You need to be aligned with this path, which is exactly clarifying where all this ends up. A new way of doing things, okay? A new way of what? Exactly what I said. Getting there. But this is letting you know you need to be aligned with that. The messages of all this stuff. What it's been clarifying to you is you need to be aligned with it. You're not aligned with it, you're not going to get it. Plain and simple. So you need to put it out there with, as I said, all the stuff that's happened. It's letting you know where it is you want to go. Beautiful clarity, sheer clarity. Dusting off the stuff that doesn't want to be there, dusting off the stuff that shouldn't be there. And it's awakening you to, wow, what's the real stuff to me? The stuff that I have so far thought I can't have. The things that have told me, maybe I'm not good enough for it. You are. You just need to be aligned for it. And as long as you're thinking you're not good enough for it, then you won't have it. It can be right there in front of you, and it will actually be taken away. That's the message. Interesting here, Page of Swords, message, okay? And diagonally, they line up with each other perfectly. Just give me 3 cards to end this off. Anything else you need to know? Love it. 9 of Cups, the Emperor, 8 of Coins. This is what you got to work on. Yeah. All your dreams coming true, or where you go. Take charge of it. Exactly what I said. Be aligned with it. Take charge of it, and that is the work you're going to be doing for July. Like I said, rest, boundaries, heal, okay? The job is you. That's what you got to work on right now. Aligning with your future. You can totally rock it. Your dreams are all there waiting for you. You just got to take charge of it. Very Taurus energy, solid, aligned, boom, away you go. You got it. Take a look at your past. What has it told you? What is it actually telling you? What's it actually teaching you? What's it actually showing you about you? Showing you about where you've been. That's going to show you where it is you actually want to go. I'll be doing the weekly reads pretty soon, and a bunch of other messages at the same time. Any other questions you got, you tell me those questions, and away you go, and I'll answer them on here. That'll give you the guidance you're actually looking for. Take care.